15 September at 6:20 p.m., SCDF will be sounding the important message signal through the island-wide public warning system sirens and the SGSecure mobile app. Please do not be alarmed. When you hear the signal, tune in immediately to any local radio station or free-to-air TV channel for a brief message on the public warning system. This message is brought to you by SCDF.
It has launched a second satellite into orbit. The Chandrayaan-1 satellite was shuttled to space by a rocket that's designed and built by the Iranian Revolutionary Guards. A local defense official reports that the 60-kilogram satellite has stabilized and that its first signals from orbit have been received. According to state media, the primary mission of the spacecraft is to test hardware and software systems. But the U.S. military says that the technology used to propel satellites could shorten the timeline for Iran to launch intercontinental weapons, possibly including nuclear warheads. Iran denies that its satellite activities are a cover for developing ballistic missiles. It claims it has never pursued nuclear weapon advancement, but the International Atomic Energy Agency warns that Tehran possesses a weapons-grade level of uranium, an element that's widely used to generate nuclear power. More than 200 prisoners of war have been swapped between Ukraine and Russia following negotiations mediated by the United Arab Emirates. It comes amid rising tensions as Moscow issues threats over a possible deal that would allow Kyiv to use long-range weapons to hit targets inside Russia. The release of 103 prisoners from both sides marks the second such exchange in as many days. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says all were military personnel.
Появилось такое облегчение сразу на душе. Уже понимаю, что я поеду домой, уже все позади, что уже не о чем переживать. Хочется большое спасибо вам сказать.
The exchange took place even as fighting rages along Ukraine's eastern front. President Volodymyr Zelensky has once again urged the West to allow Ukraine to use its long-range missiles to strike deeper into Russia. US President Joe Biden and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer met at the White House Friday to discuss the issue, but the talks concluded without permissions for Ukraine to do so. G7 foreign ministers, meanwhile, have slammed Iran for its alleged export of ballistic missiles to Russia. They also called on Iran to stop supporting Russia's war against Ukraine. The UK, France and Germany slapped fresh sanctions targeting Iranian air transport earlier this week. Tehran denies sending any weapons to Moscow, at the same time downplaying what it described as failed sanctions. Iran says it is ready for dialogue, but added that there must be mutual respect and not threats and pressure. Kamala Harris's running mate Tim Walz has appealed to supporters in Wisconsin to get their friends and families to vote as the clock ticks down to the U.S. presidential election in November.
Here's the deal. Kamala Harris did her job Tuesday night. We need to do our job for the next 52 days. I'll go to my grave not understanding why, but I know it's a fact. This is going to be a margin of error race, and it's going to be won in a handful of states. One of them is the state of Wisconsin.
Meanwhile, Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump received an endorsement from the Las Vegas Police Union. Trump took aim at Democratic presidential nominee Harris, criticizing her former experience as a prosecutor.
Anybody that's a member of Defund the Police, especially a founding member, and even if you're in that group for one day, you can't be president of the United States. And she's one of the founders and stars of Defund the Police, and that's why they have no support whatsoever. But you can't do that even for a day. So thank you all very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, according to polling averages compiled by the New York Times, the two candidates are effectively tied in 7 battleground states. The SpaceX Polaris Dawn crew has returned to Earth after a historic 5-day-long mission into space. The capsule splashed down off the coast of Florida, bringing home the 4-member team led by tech billionaire Jared Isaacman. Now, they made history after pulling off the first private spacewalk and hitting a peak altitude of 1,400 kilometers. That's higher than anyone has traveled since NASA's own moonwalkers. Until now, all spacewalks were done by professional astronauts. Head on AsiaNow, Singapore extends an initiative that seeks to enhance the experience of commuters while promoting the local music scene. Plus, a baby hippopotamus is causing a frenzy in Thailand.
Do not be alarmed. You have just heard the sounding of the important message signal through the island-wide network of the public warning system sirens. Held annually on 15th February and 15th September, the sounding and the radio and TV broadcast message are part of SCDF's continuous efforts to familiarize the public with the PWS signals and to raise awareness on how the public should react upon hearing the signal. The important message signal, which you have just heard, alerts the population to tune in to an important broadcast on any local radio station or free-to-air TV channel during major emergencies. The important message signal will also sound for all smartphones that have the SGSecure mobile app downloaded. The signal will stop once the message is acknowledged or cease after 20 seconds. This will be followed by a brief text on the PWS sounding. In a real emergency, tune in immediately to any local radio station or free-to-air TV channel for an important message on public protective measures when you hear the important message signal. The public warning system has 2 other signals, namely the alarm signal and the all-clear signal. When you hear the alarm signal, move to a shelter immediately. The all-clear signal is sounded when the threat is over and you can leave the shelter. Visit scdf.gov.sg to know more about the PWS signals. This message is brought to you by SCDF.